Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. Today we do some badge hunting with Rick. Good morning, Rick.
Morning. Out here hunting wascally badges.
Yes. Yep, it's the same as when was it, Tuesday? Except the other way, the other direction.
Or was it Monday? Monday, I think. One of those
Monday.
days.
One of them.
This kind of felt like a long week, even though it's only Thursday.
Yes. This week has been crazy busy.
Yeah, yesterday, in order for my plan to work easily, to take tomorrow off,
Yes.
which I'm going to do either way. It's going to be fine. But, and we needed to be all ready to get packaging going yesterday to can and take all the beers that we have, which right now we're going at full capacity. So yeah, I show up a little bit late yesterday, later than I had planned to. And then I show up and right now, because of the CO2 shortage up here, then we've been using nitrogen on everything to pressurize and put the beer.
Wow.
And I show up and the nitrogen tank's gone. Go inside, I'm like, where'd the nitrogen tank go? And then Craig, my coworker Craig, he's like, well, they're out of extra nitrogen tanks. So they had to, because we were pretty much empty on that tank. And so he said they had to take that tank back with them and fill it. And then they'll bring it back this morning. Tomorrow morning, he said. And I was like, well, we can't package on CO2 because then we would use way too much CO2 and we don't know when our next delivery is going to be.
Yes.
We have to save that for carbonating and
that's right.
And stuff. So I was like, well, and then on top of that, Craig was supposed to be packaging, and it appeared that he had the stomach bug that I had last week or something. So he was kind of looking like he was ready to go home. And so pretty much I was like, all right, I'll be able to figure it out. I'll get as much done today that I can, and then we'll just have to package a day later.
Wow.
So today it'll be trying to get all of that packaged in a good amount of time, and then so that I can hurry up and start facilitating the cleaning of the tanks that all that beer is in.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. What a week to have an issue like that.
Yeah. That's pretty much, that's all it's been for the last 3 weeks or so. It's just a constant compressed air issue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. I don't know if, I think one of the plants is offline with their carbon capture system.
Oh, yes.
It's either that, well, I'm guessing it's not that because I think they collect from a lot of different places, but I think that the facility that refines it to turn it into food and medical grade gas,
yes,
I think that they were down for a little bit.
Okay, yep. Now they've got a backlog like crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I guess they're a pretty big supplier. I think they're based out of Massachusetts, so they do definitely at least all of northern New England.
Yes.
If not all of New England.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty good. We started near the top again, didn't we?
Yes, we're cheating again. Get your route page quicker.
And then still climb it twice.
And then still climb it twice. And anyway, so yeah, there's not a starting pen up there. So if you do it normally, you have to start in the town and ride up and down and up. It makes for a lot of longer ride. So my foundation is all ready for the shed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How does it look for Saturday?
So far the morning looks clear.
Yeah.
So it's raining right now. So
Yeah,
hopefully it will dry out before Saturday.
You must get the thunderstorms, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, those are supposed to be here later on today. Supposedly it's just going to be 3 hours of a downpour, and then it will clear up after that. Once it gets up here.
There we go. Use your aero helmet on the downhill.
Wow, fine. Uh-oh. You have a rambunctious cat.
There we go.
The dog is now getting up and heading up the stairs like, I'm not about to be around for what the cat's about to call.
Oh, I'm not going to be accomplice in this issue.
Oh, now the cat's gone to block off the dog. Now they're wrestling.
So much fun. Yep, I was debating if I should sleep in today.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was just sitting on the edge of my bed, just like, wow, I really probably should sleep in a little bit. And then I thought, well, if I get up now, then I'll be that much more tired tonight, so I can hopefully get to bed earlier than 10 o'clock.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this morning I have to go out and pick up. Well, supposedly I found a store that has MREs.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, it's like a military surplus store. And because I've been looking up all kinds of other ones, and with every single one of them, you have to add boiling water.
Oh, yep.
And I feel like it's going to be hard to boil water up there. I mean, it'd be easier to boil water.
but you have to carry a lot of things. Yep.
Yeah. I have to bring a propane canister with me and all that. So yeah, I'm going to go over there and check that out. If not, then I'll just have to eat bars. But then I'm also going to get a hydration pouch.
Oh, yes.
Or what do they call them? Yeah, bladder for my backpack.
Yep, I would definitely try and take some real food as well. Not just bars. They get sweet and yucky really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why. I'm hoping to find something. could always bring a Ziploc bag and just bring the freeze-dried food and just add water.
Oh.
And then that by the time I get to the top, it's all softened up. But yeah, I really enjoyed the MREs. I think I still have fond memories of being a kid and having one.
Oh, yep.
And it was just cool. You had everything you need in it. It has a little bottle of Tabasco and some salt and pepper. And everything's miniaturized. And then you have your little heater that you just add water to. And then it heats up the pouch with food in it.
How long is the climb going to be?
Altogether, I mean, we're only going up. I think it's, what is it? At 3,000 feet or so.
Oh, yes.
At the base of the mountain. And then it's like 2,500 feet of actual climbing. But the big trick is the 5 or so miles that separate you from the parking area and the base of the mountain.
Okay.
So on the way there, it's all great. But from what I remember, the way back, you feel like, okay, I'm off the mountain, I'm doing good. It's just that short walk back. And it doesn't feel short anymore.
Oh, yes.
At that point.
Yeah, because there's nothing really interesting and entertaining by then.
Yeah. At that point, the knees are achy. It is on the way down, especially the route that we're taking. It's a lot of big rocks.
Oh, yes.
So you're doing a lot of drop downs and the knees get banged up pretty good.
Oh, yes.
It's a really cool mountain. It's for being, like for a West Coast mountain.
Yes.
What would be considered a tiny mountain on the West Coast. It just has a lot of challenging aspects to it that make it a really good climb for only being, over 5,000 feet.
Oh, yes. Well, that'll be fun.
I was talking to a guy yesterday where he lived on the West Coast and did a lot of climbing. And he was telling me about one time where him and some friends climbed Mount Whitney in one day.
Oh, wow.
I guess that one's a little over 14,000 feet. And so they had to do the whole altitude sickness care and stuff.
Oh.
And he was saying that, and so then I was like, well, geez, that must make Mount Katahdin seem kind of small, just a quick little jaunt compared to that. And he was like, actually, it's surprising because of how tough Mount Katahdin can be.
Oh.
That he actually, in some cases, finds that one more challenging. So, in one way, it's great. In another way, it's like, oh, geez. I've never done this route before. The ones I did previously were, I think, the easier ones. So we'll see. There is one part though where on the one part of the mountain that they call the Knife's Edge.
Oh, yes.
It's just a jagged part of the mountain where you go, and I mean the whole time I guess you typically have about 3 feet or so of good space to walk on with drop-offs on either side.
Yes.
But then at one point I guess it gets down to like a foot, so you can actually sit on it like you're riding a horse.
Oh,
And
wow.
on either side, it's just dropping right off. Pretty cool.
Sounds a bit scary.
I'm looking forward to seeing it in real life. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm sure it makes it feel pretty cool having drop-offs on either side like that.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because it's a part of the mountain where the mountain has 2 peaks. And so that's essentially like the middle bowl section that connects the 2 peaks.
Oh, okay.
And then that bowl in the mountain, it kind of has like a horseshoe shape. So there's a pond at the bottom of it that's called Chimney Pond. And that's because whenever the weather is just right, then the I don't know if the pond creates it or if it's just the rising air, but it'll cause like a chimney effect. So it'll look like smoke's coming out of the mountain.
Oh,
It's pretty
nice. Definitely take photos.
Yeah.
Make a pretty Strava event.
And then I can post it when I get back in civilization.
Oh, yes.
Definitely no cell service up there. Maybe at the top of the mountain. You never know. Yeah, it is pretty cool though, just because there's nothing as tall as that for most of what you can see.
Okay.
So it just gives you like this idea that you're just on top of just a huge mountain in what looks like flat area.
Top of the
it's
world.
rolling hills, but
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, that's also the top of Katahdin is the northern finish or start point for the Appalachian Trail.
Oh, okay.
So you never know who you'll meet at the top, depending on the time of year.
Yep. People starting or finishing the trail.
Yeah. Pretty cool towards the end of the year when there is a lot of people finishing. So usually they don't smell the best, but from what I hear, they have great stories.
Oh, I can imagine. You take the summer and you just do the whole trail.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then before that is what's called the 100-mile wilderness trail, which is 100 miles of the most backwoods parts of Maine.
Oh,
And usually that's a challenge in itself just to do that. So it's always either a good finish or a good start for someone.
sounds like you want to start that side.
Yeah, I hear it's better to start in Georgia
Oh,
and then
okay.
come north, depending.
That's a long walk all the way from Georgia.
Yeah, it is.
I have a friend and his bucket list is to do the whole trail, but he does it in 2-day chunks. So it's a long-term goal. Good morning, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
Thanks for the ride on, Owen.
For the ride, huh?
We're going up this mountain again, but now from the
Yeah.
other side. And Rick is still climbing with a disc wheel. Thanks for the ride on, Rick. Probably the only place I can afford a disc wheel is on Zwift.
Oh, I'll have to speed down the far side or something. Do they have an Amanda on this?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh, I should use that sometimes.
That's a nice bike.
Then I can be like, see if it feels like I'm riding outside.
It used to be the lightest bike. The best bike for climbing. I think it's still one of the best. Probably in the top 5 still.
They, I know the newer models, they changed it to be a little more of an all-arounder. I don't know what they did on Zwift, but
something weird. Just riding in the blue again.
Whew. Yeah, I'm switching from green to yellow to green to yellow to blue.
Oh, nice.
You can tell every time the elevation changes. Or the... Yeah.
Probably free ride it at some point. But this week I just want to get back into the flow of things.
Yeah.
Am I... Oh, is it 8th now? Wow.
8th day?
No, it's the 8th.
Oh, the 8th of it.
Fastest bike on Zwift. Thanks, Owen.
Monday is 8th. Yeah, so there's really no reason to use it.
I guess it's still faster going up than the Scott with the disc wheels that you're on right now.
Yeah, probably.
What's the fastest climbing bike, Owen?
I feel like it's the... Oh, what was it?
Oh,
yeah,
Specialized ATOS. Oh. I have one of those. In Zwift, not in real life. Still kicking my butt that I didn't buy that. Frank said, oh, so Rick is on a faster bike. He just needs to change wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I guess is it's the best all-arounder. But I think what makes it the all-arounder is if you put the disc wheels on it.
Oh, yes.
For the flat. Not
good. Good morning, Sam. What's up?
Hey,
we're going up the climb.
Still.
How's racing going, Sam? Two weekends ago, I realized I need more climbing gears. So that's all I'll be talking about for the next few months. Wow. Good job, Sam.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness, Owen. The anchor. Yes, a bike called the Anchor is high up on the climbing chart. Nice. Oh, that sounds like fun, Sam. How much climbing is in there? And where's the climbs? Oh, is it Zwift? Which route? Something that ends up the Alp. That'll be brutal. 100 kilometers that end up the Alp. That's not something I want to do.
No. That'd make for a long finish.
Yep. Only the third slowest climbing wheel? What's the slowest one? Oh, Watopia flat. Oh, that'll be easy. And boring, you're right. Watopia waistband would have been better. Oh, the 808. Is that the flashy rainbow ones? Oh, thanks, Owen. See, I don't know what I'm doing. You train too much over the winter, Sam? Well, Owen, you are light. You don't need 350.
So I said, please, Sam, tell me you're 200 pounds. It is amazing to see like the tour pros where their FTP is well in the 300s and they're just tiny little guys.
Yes.
With massive legs.
Yeah, weighing 65 kilograms with an FTP of almost 400.
Just insane. I'll take what he's having,
And they're short. Yep. I'll look like a giant next to them.
I'm hoping that Andy will drop in so that I can ask him why he, well, first I'll tell him I appreciate the root badge setup. Then I'll ask him why he never shows up to these ones with all the climbing.
He's clever. Think he gets paid the big bucks for nothing? Oh no. He
It reminds
deserves
me
it.
of my coworker, Craig. And they're both born in May. Something about that. Craig's always really good at planning stuff, getting things ready. And then when the hard stuff happens, it's like, all right, well, I got to go plan some more stuff. I'll see you guys later.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, okay, Craig, thanks. But he does all the things I don't want to do.
Ah. Yep.
So I don't complain. I don't feel like shifting out of the small ring. Just gonna pedal faster. So easy on my other bike. With this one, it's like you shift and you hold it and you wait for it and you wait for it.
Yep.
And then it makes noise for a little while. My other bike is just 2 buttons and boom, you're in it.
Oh, nice.
Almost there
Ah,
for the
all
first
these.
time.
No rest for me. Well, you get your route badge.
Yeah.
On this. At the top.
Hey, Owen, do you know how big Matthew Vanderpool is? He seems like he's a big guy on TV. And with the watts he puts out, he seems like a big guy.
Yeah, if you want to know who's the big guys on the flat roads, you just look who's sitting in the front.
Yeah.
Like Tim de Klerk. He's pretty big and strong. But once it goes up, you don't hear his name again.
Yeah. Does his job.
That's his job. That used to be my job. It's a fun job.
How long did you race on a team for?
Probably 3 years. And then I started traveling to the States. So I had to stop doing the team.
Yeah.
Yep, it was about 3 years. But I started too late in my life.
Yeah.
I was already 35, I think, when I started with them. So I only started cycling at 32.
Yeah. That's one thing. I wish I had done some I had done some cycling when I was in my 20s, early 20s. Mainly because the state just wanted to hold on to my license for a little while.
Oh, yep.
but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being on my bike all the time and stuff. And but I never stuck with it for some reason. And now I look back and I'm like, man, I wish I just would have latched onto it back then.
Oh, yes. I didn't know about competitive cycling. Until I discovered it late in my life. And then I realized I'm good at it. Because I could always just pick up a bike and ride. That was never a problem. And as a student, I rode to class. But that was just a mode of transport.
Yeah, even when I was using it as transport, it was still, I never just rode. It was always like, let's see how fast I can get there. Or,
oh yes,
what's the long way, you know? And so I definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, I just never really looked into it further. And the idea of wearing Lycra while doing it was the furthest thing from my mind. That was a thing I would never do, ever. Not even when I'm 38. And here I am.
Yep.
Here I am, 38, wearing Lycra.
Indoors.
Indoors, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
There, just got the route badge.
Nice. We're not stopping. We'll go up again. We won't make it to the top. Again.
That's right, yesterday. I always forget when once I get off the bike, but yeah, yesterday when I got off the bike and it was coasting down, the trainer was definitely putting out some noise.
Oh.
Almost sounds like bearings.
Oh no.
But I don't know. It only has, I think I'm at like 14,000 miles on it.
What train is that?
It's the Kicker latest generation one.
Ah, okay. The wheel on.
Like
sorry, the direct drive.
Yeah. With the access pads on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For all of the wiggly wonder.
Yeah, maybe just a nice cleaning, re-greasing everything.
Yeah, I'd seen a video on that was a thing to do, and I think I told you about that maybe about 4 months ago.
Yep.
Guess what? I still haven't done it. Ooh, yeah, that gave me a good bump in XP. I just made it to level 46 yesterday.
Oh.
During the Odivas ride. And now I have a good chunk of XP.
I would guess he did it.
Almost past the little orange thing.
Oh, nice. My level 50 is just not growing. Maybe I need to do more route pages.
Oh, that's right. I'm in the middle of a race here. Owen's already one level up on me.
Oh.
Maybe Saturday I'm going to have to do something huge. I don't know. I don't know though. After tomorrow's hike, I might not.
Oh, yep. Be a good idea to take Friday off. A
I'll either
Saturday.
be too tired, or I'll be, or it'll feel absolutely amazing to sit down and do work. Who knows? I thought you specifically challenged me to a race to 50, Owen. No, you're not. No race. No rush. You could just look.
There we go, Owen. Only a race if you win.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if it's a race once we get close to the finish line. That's like stage 1 of the Killington stage race. We were off the back by a bit, and it was 3 of us. Moles, a guy we met on the road, and myself, and we were getting to the finish line, and I didn't see the 2 of them for the last bit. They were just sitting behind me, and I thought we're just gonna roll into the finish line. Well, the other guy came past me, went to the middle of the road, and just started going faster and faster. And I didn't want to go to the middle of the road because I knew that section of road may be closed or may not be closed. I don't know. But I'll rather stay on this. Yep, I've done that. So I went past him, and he got back in line. And then a few 100 meters later, he came past me again. And I went on his wheel. I'm like, is this guy going to sprint? Why? Why do we need to sprint? But so I just kept on his wheel, and then realized he's going to sprint. So I went slightly faster and slightly faster. And then suddenly Moles came past me right at the finish line.
Well played. It was hanging out on your wheel till the end.
Yeah, it was almost a photo finish. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Andy. I see you didn't join us for the climbs again.
How's Andy doing? Oh, Owen beat me to it.
Oh yes, and I hope you're feeling better.
You're still in trouble for making us ride this climb again without you. Oh no, Andy.
Ooh, all in the chest. Maybe that means it's almost over.
Hopefully.
Yeah, probably with a chest cold. It's not the best time to do all this climbing.
Nope. The air gets pretty thin up there. Oh yes. It's in the opposite direction.
feel by Saturday, I'll probably be completely sick of both virtual and real mountains. I will not want to see one for a little while. Oh, that shifted hard.
Yep, there's no way we're making it up again. Oh yes, Owen. But the reward for getting to the top is just so awesome.
Yeah, it should be. I'm gonna check. I think there's a good chance that it might be sunny. Which doesn't necessarily mean anything for the mountain, but now we're showing some rain showers in the PM.
Oh,
some clouds during the AM. Well, actually, yeah. So it doesn't look too bad. It just looks like spotty rain showers, scattered showers, maybe.
okay.
Yeah, I'm bringing some rain gear anyway, so
Oh yes.
just in case.
You never know what's going to happen on top of the mountain.
Yeah, because this is definitely the time of year where it's warm enough down at sea level, but it's still cold on the top of the mountain.
Yep.
So some people go unprepared. So the weather is very unpredictable this time of year. And so then it rains and then they get wet. And then they get hypothermia.
Oh, sounds horrible.
Yeah, because it's a high of 40 degrees
Ooh,
on
wow.
Friday on the top of the mountain. That's enough to get chilly.
That and being wet doesn't sound like fun.
No. It's actually going to be warmer up there at night.
Interesting how that happens. There's no sun to heat it up, but it's still heating up.
And then Saturday looks like the nice day to go. It's going to be almost 50 degrees on the top of the mountain.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You should have planned it for Saturday.
Ooh, and then next week it actually starts getting into the mid 50s on the mountain. That's cool. Huh. All right. Still climbing.
Oh, yes. Just keep climbing. Just a few more 250s. We'll be done. Do you have a whole climbing backpack that you're using?
I'm using a day pack.
Ah, okay. That's not the not the first time you're hiking.
No. And it's the one I use for whenever I'm commuting.
Ah, okay.
On bike. So it's nice and tight to the body. But I've never bought a bladder for it. I was just gonna bring water bottles, and I was like, why would I do that? Have a little pouch for it. I can see it now though. Having a little tube right next to my face. I'm just gonna be drinking water.
Oh yes.
Past time. Having to stop to pee every half an hour.
It's nice having that little nozzle right there.
Yeah.
I got one for mountain biking.
The next thing I need to do in the next few years or so is get a decent mountain bike.
Oh,
I have a gravel bike. I have a road bike. Now I just need a mountain bike.
I just converted my mountain bike into a gravel bike.
Yeah. All of my friends around here, though, of course, they have like transitions and all of these $7,000 mountain bikes.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna get anything that nice. Because these are also the guys that are willing to hurdle down mountains.
Oh, that's
and ruin
crazy.
themselves. Yeah. That's not a care in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, someone told me a story yesterday of when they were doing a downhill. I think they were in Vermont, they were saying. And it was he was going down a 25% grade at that point.
Oh no.
So I was like, wow. Just insane. Like all of a sudden, when he reached one point and there was a guy just standing in the middle of the trail.
Oh no.
With a shocked look on his face and just with his arms out like, no. And he was like, I touched my brakes and there's just nothing I could do.
Oh.
Brakes mean nothing. And he slammed right into the guy.
Oh no.
Went flying, and he said he was pretty injured.
Oh.
That was his biggest crash he had ever had.
Nope. It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I was pretty fit and a friend of mine convinced me to come and do a mountain bike race with him. Like, oh, you'll be fine. You're strong. It'll be fun. So it started off going through a lot of loose sand, and obviously having enough power, that wasn't the issue. So I made my way all the way to the front, and then we went up this mountain, and I stayed pretty close to the front. And then the downhill came, and there was boulders bigger than the size of my head all the way down. Wow. And I got off my bike thinking that's probably the right thing to do. And these kids came screaming by as if it's a tar road, just flying down that hill. Every third one went down at some point, but I'm like, nope, this is not for me. That was my last mountain bike race.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and if that rear wheel lift off the ground, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, just the whole seeing something that looks as tough as that and just going for it with quite a bit of speed. Just mountain biking's a whole other thing. when people are really good at it, it's just an amazing thing to watch.
A good thing you stayed upright, Andy.
Yeah. The guy who sold me this Amanda and who does all the work on my bike, he's an extremely good mountain biker. And riding with him, it's all good until you hit the technical stuff, and then all of a sudden he's just gone. Just the way he can hit corners and do drop-offs and all that stuff. Just floating across dirt.
Yeah, my technical skills are not there. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't like it when my rear wheel leaves the ground.
Yeah, I got in a bad habit with sprinting on Zwift. I put a lot of weight on my front wheel. Yeah. So when I'm sprinting in real life, I can feel my back wheel lifting off. That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is so easy to just get forward and just start yanking.
Yes.
As hard as you can on Zwift.
Yep, you can yank on your handlebars. Lift the rear wheel. Because I have to recenter. I have to recenter my bike at least every 2 weeks. Especially if I had a few sprints. The backside all moved to the side.
Yeah. Yeah, my mat's all bunched up back there.
Yep. Almost there. I have to go to the office today. Otherwise, I would have ridden a bit longer today.
That works for me. I gotta go do some shopping and still try to make it to work at a reasonable time.
Yeah, that's one way to get your weight over the back wheel, Andy. Yeah, my instinct doesn't do things like that.
Does your instinct plan for the crash? But not taking avoidance measures, gonna take preparation measures.
Oh, yes.
I have a little feather here.
Yeah, on stage 2, we were going down a hill, and there was a little turn at the bottom, and then an uphill. But the traffic cops were stopping the traffic. But my reaction was just to be cautious going through that intersection. And Mols was behind me, and I was braking on the downhill. He came screaming by me, like, don't slow down, we're going up again. Nope.
He got over the terrain map on his bike or something?
Well, you could see the climb coming. It was just a intersection that wasn't a straight four-way crossing. It just had a little bit of a turn. So I knew we were going up again. But I didn't know if these cars going to be doing stupid things in front of the cops or whatever. And it was just two of us, so if the cops decided to open up the road, because these two guys can stop, that's the stupid things that went through my head.
Yeah, what if when the peloton went through, they were like, okay, that's it.
Yep. Usually my worry. Wow, we're so close to the top. You can probably see the distance to the top, or the time, estimated time. Not yet.
About, wow, it's still about 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But it does start flattening out a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Top of this.
Got this feeling burning in my mind. Got this feeling calling.
Okay, 5 minutes. And I'm done. If it's truly 5 minutes, we might make it.
Yeah.
Okay, 14% is not flattening out. You know that.
No.
Okay. Just checking.
All right. Now I think it flattens out. That was much like that first Ventop ride, except that played out for like an hour and a half.
Good morning, Ray. Thanks for the like there on Facebook. It needs to flatten out now, so we can make it. Oh. It's all about fishing.
I'm making good time on the climbs, and then I slow down on the flats.
Welcome to About Fishing. We are almost done for the day. Just gonna finish this block or the segment. Maybe go to the top. We are very close. You can actually see the finish line on the mini map. And my arch is just before that. Bring it back. So Rick deserved his route badge today. Hold on, bring it back. You did all the climbing that you would normally do if you did it on your own. Oh, you're welcome, Andy. It's fun streaming. We just miss you. Bring it back. Hopefully you'll be back in the saddle soon.
Yeah. Hopefully Monday. Monday will be back to normal.
Yeah, that was my thinking as well. Okay, just around this corner. One more bend.
Bring it back.
Oh, okay, Andy. That's a good idea. I'll do the pre-ride. And then you can do the ape.
I'll climb a mountain.
And Rick will climb a mountain.
Man, I'm not looking forward to 3 in the morning.
He'll be awake before your alarm clock because you'll be so excited.
I don't know. I sleep pretty hard. Usually that is about the time I wake up though and roll over, look at my phone, see that I have about an hour to sleep, and then I go back to sleep.
Okay. That's it for me. We made it to the top.
2 climbs.
All good. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Tava Fishing for following, and Sam and Owen and Andy and Rick. Rick
That's
is gonna
when,
Yep, go.
that's when I get up to leave to go climb the mountain. 3 in the morning. Nighttime.
So you can start at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I get there at 6.
Oh yes.
Holiday.
Okay, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Right
Have a
on.
great weekend.